Hi, this is Jim Gibson with Creative Painting and Waterproofing. I want to talk to you just a minute this morning about thinning latex paint and why I just don't do it. If I were going to roll this paint today, this would be the exact consistency that I was looking for. If I was going to spray this paint today, this would still be the same consistency that I was looking for. Now what I do is I strain all paint, either before I spray it or before I roll it. I run all paint through a strainer. As you can see, paint will collect little clumps in it, and you can see them real close if you look there. But there's nothing wrong with the consistency of this paint. Now, I don't know, maybe you have seen these guys that water down paint, and I know guys that can get 900 to 1,000 square foot out of a gallon of paint, but I just can't do it. I don't water down paint. The reason is it breaks down the viscosity, which changes the film forming process and affects the performance of the properties in the paint. So why even paint if you're going to alter the manufacturer's design? This paint lays off fine with a roller, and this paint sprays. If you're having trouble pushing this paint with a sprayer, you may be using substandard spray equipment, or you may be using an inexpensive spray gun. As far as rolling this paint rolls wonderfully. What happens is when you water down your paint or you thin latex paint, now I'm talking specifically about latex paint, not oil-based paints, you could end up running 3 to 4 coats to get adequate coverage. You just can't thin latex paints. And I've heard guys say, well, I can roll it off faster if I thin it down. And in the real world you can't, because you're spending more time looking behind you where you've been to see if you're getting adequate coverage rather than focused ahead of where you're going. And the other thing is, whether you're rolling latex paint or you're spraying latex paint, get out of the mindset trying to avoid striving for one coat coverage. It's not going to work. Latex paint is designed to be laid off in 2 coats, and that's just how you have to do it. I'm Jim Gibson with Creative Painting and Waterproofing. Check us out on Facebook or check us out on the web, www.creativepaintingandwaterproofing. You can also see us now at www.alabamahousepainters.com.